Peace, family. This is a video about music, musical taste and shit. My musical taste changed. I was growing up, big fan of Wu-Tang Clan. I grew up in ATL in Atlanta. Real slow, not very woke. A bunch of dumbass niggas is in Atlanta when I was growing up. Most of the niggas I would say 85% or more were Christian, and because they were Christian, that means they were sleeping and they were dumb as fuck. They weren't even worth the conversation. Most of the niggas in Atlanta growing up, I didn't resonate well with Atlanta niggas because they weren't about knowledge. I resonated more with niggas from up north and niggas out west than the yes master, please master, coons that were growing up in Atlanta. So I listened to a lot of Wu-Tang Clan. And as I became an adult, I moved to Los Angeles and I actually met one of the affiliates. His name was General Jihad. He was one of the leaders of Wu-Tang affiliates out on the West Coast. I met him at Venice Beach and we became friends. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the hardest niggas I know. He's from the Brick, New Jersey. That nigga will rob anybody. You know what I mean? Hard ass nigga. General Jihad, you could probably find him. He could rap like a motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? You can't get on with Wu-Tang and not have rap skills. So anyway, he put me on a lot of game, right? He put me on, because I didn't know what digital meant. The RZA changed himself into Bobby Digital, right? First he was RZA, then he changed into Bobby Digital. What I wasn't aware of is that when he calls himself Bobby Digital, his alter ego, it's because he takes his marijuana and he's making it wet. He's putting PCP on his marijuana, or he's using PCP alone, or however I've never even seen PCP, so I don't know what the fuck it looks like, or even how the effects of it is, or how it affects the body. I haven't done any research on PCP. I just know the nigga RZA smokes that shit. And I know when he's under the influence of PCP and marijuana and drunk and whatever, he calls himself Bobby Digital, right? I learned that. That nigga, General Jihad, put me on that shit. And he says all these other West Coast niggas who also, when they put that PCP shit, I guess formaldehyde or embalming fluid or whatever the fuck else they put on that shit, they call it going digital, right? That means we're going digital. I don't support that. You know, the RZA is a teacher, and growing up, being raised by Wu-Tang Clan, you know, a lot of us have been raised by the Wu. We were looking up to the RZA as, you know, he's the abbot, right? He's always going to be the abbot. And, you know, the more I learned about Wu-Tang Clan, the more I learned that very few of them who are doing all the teaching and shit are actually living the life that they rap about. It falls under this persona of, and this is a lot of New York niggas. They might be respectable. They have things, you know, they got some street beef and shit. But remember, Richard Hugo wrote a book about poetry, and it falls with rap too. Truth conforms to sound. That means you change things from true and you make them a lie if it sounds good, right? So if you're singing, rapping, hip hop, creating poetry, as long as what you say sounds good, it doesn't have to be true. You want to stick with what sounds good. And a lot of MCs and artists, they abuse that rule. Mostly the niggas from New York. So when I found out, like, look, I'm really living this life, this 5% knowledge, this wisdom and shit, this Nation of Gods and Earth, Moore Science Temple, Nation of Islam, you know, Clarence 13X, all these people, I was really heavily following the rules of the game. And then to think that the people who were heavily influencing me were not even following the rules or sticking to the rules, and they were just in it because it was a fad to make money, you know, I felt betrayed a bit by Wu-Tang Clan. So I only started listening to niggas who were really living the life that they were rapping about. Niggas like Waka Flocka. He can't compete with Wu-Tang Clan lyrically. He can't compete really with many niggas lyrically. He's not skilled that way. He got a lot of energy. He's hype. He's dope. But he's living the life that he's rapping about. Gucci Mane, all trap music and what do you call it? Drill music. I've done divinations. The real niggas I know, Fredo Santana, you know, I'm a fan. Boss Top, I'm a fan. A lot of the niggas that I like to listen to A lot of them niggas are dead already. They're in Fumbes, excuse me. They passed away as ancestors already. You know what I mean? So there's a lot, like my personality changed. I'm like, I would much rather listen to a gangster who's really living the life that he's talking about than listen to a teacher that's not living the life that he's rapping about. No matter if the subject matter is something that I'm into or not. I'd much rather listen to the street nigga. I'm sorry. I have more respect for the street nigga than the scholar, and the scholar's not living the life that he's talking about. I'm just sorry, I can't fuck with you. You got to get the fuck from around me. And it goes again with my homie Spice One says, the other part of it is these niggas like Migos, they make us look like straight chumps and shit, man. Take that monkey shit off. You make us look like chumps. When we go to the store, the fucking clothing stores are limited to you can only buy clothes that are suited for fucking chumps and punks. Or shit that I won't even wear. I don't give a fuck about drip no more. Most of the drip are for unisexual niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have anything against gay niggas. I'm just not trying to dress like no fucking gay nigga. And the other thing is, on top of that, I would much rather die a broke, real nigga. I'm serious. I would rather live the rest of my life and die a broke, real nigga than ever live my life rich as a fake ass bitch who dresses like a woman. I'm sorry. Take that stupid shit off. You embarrassing us. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, when it comes to music, my personality changed. I'm only about niggas who really about that shit. So if you're not really about that shit, I don't care what topic you talking about. I don't want to hear shit you got to say. So, you know, a lot of the Wu-Tang Clan niggas, I fell off on a lot of those niggas. A lot of the guys who are rapping and teaching and shit, Rakim, Allah, a lot of those golden era MC niggas, I done dropped off on all of those niggas. The reason being, them niggas are fake. And I can't be following behind no fake ass niggas. That's like eating fake food. You know, music is just like food. It's just like watching TV. It's something that programs you're consuming it. And I'm not consuming some fucking garbage from some fucking fake ass rapper fronting and shit like he got knowledge and he don't even live by the knowledge that he's teaching. Nigga, that shit is a fad. That makes you worse than those motherfucking bitches that be going to yoga, fucking putting their yoga pants on and only going there to show off their physique so they can get a nigga after yoga class. They have no interest in spirituality. They only have interest in getting their cheeks clapped and their back blown out by some dude who sees them in their fucking tight spandex clothes and shit. Those are the type of niggas you fucking niggas are who are, you know what I'm saying, who are rapping one way and then living another life. Nigga, I live the life that I talk about. There's no cap on my rap. And the shit that I say, I stand on it. Y'all can't even stand on the shit that y'all teach. So yeah, my musical tastes have changed. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'd rather die a real broke nigga, real, than ever live my life as a fake nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or a nigga that's dressed up like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Leave women clothes for women and be men. You fucking punk ass niggas.